Shelter Creek here. Welcome to the Shelter Creek Show. Today is Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. Talking about this whole stuff. Anyway, I mean, I was a dead lad about last week, and yes, it is what it is. Since June the 25th, June 24th, or whatever it is, but I do know that I do think that I was, doing something and learn how to be busy and doing the summertime movie. I was doing the summertime movie when I got there, but anyway, it just turned out to be fun. It's what it is, and yes, it is. I did trying to do the movie. Did the once. And it looks like we didn't get any. So that was about Saturday, Sunday, yesterday. Yesterday was the 4th of July, and then I was in here doing the. I was in here trying to. I was in here trying to do everything that the movie would come out, and so I had to doing some things. We went to Julie's house, and then went to spend time here, and this time I just started to get. We just started to have a blast. We got kids, we got grown people. We're having have fun today. We did have fun on Sunday, the 4th of July weekend. And yesterday was the 4th of July. They had some shoot some fireworks. That was today. That was yesterday. Yesterday I was in here shooting some fireworks. Last night it was great. It was very great. And when I did that for the third time there were fireworks last night, it was a it was kind of amazing, so special for me. It was special for me. It was special for my mom. It was special for everybody that did the fireworks. So it was doing great. Everything's cool. Everything's nice, and that's what I did. That's it. And I I think I had to thank myself for letting me do it, because if it wasn't for everybody, they they wouldn't let me do the fireworks. But anyway, I did last day, and I did last night. Last night at 9 o'clock, that's what I did do, shooting the fireworks, and my mom kind of liked it, so it was a good thing. So from then on, I was doing it. I was doing it, and then I was doing it. So by the time it happened, it happened. I was having a blast for well, having a blast, and that's all it matters. So now all I know is, hey, it is what it is. That's how it is, and that's how it's always been. So you know how it goes. You know how it is how it is. So I did the files. That's what I did. And yep, it is what it is. I just very happy, very happy to watch. And then I just kind of like it. I just kind of like it for one bit. So no, I have been doing a lot and a lot lately. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of nice, and I love it for sure. So now I never missed. I never wanted to miss it. Once in a while, once in a lifetime. And It's something I'm going to remember for a long, long time because I really need to be special. I really need to be special because I did the fireworks. I did have it. When I went to Food Line, it was $29. A $29 for the firework thing. And it is what it is. So what I do know is, yes, well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm hoping for next year. That's what I'm hoping for next year. Uh, this time it will be something. It will be something for real. So all I can say is, wow, 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 wow. What a day to remember. What a day to remember that doing the always know. The party might the party get me in trouble for it. So anyway. But they didn't get me in trouble because I was doing the fireworks in the back lawn. And sure is. So now all I can say is, wow. So anyway, that's all I gonna mail. That's all I'm going to mail for this for one time. You can't give in. You can't give out on nobody that you don't do, and that's all you're going to do is why. That's what I'm going to say. So anyway, what I do know is how we're going to do, how am I going to do next year, and what it might be. And yes, so people gonna do what they're gonna do. People gonna say what they're gonna say about me while doing the fireworks action because I love doing fireworks in my own backyard, and that's what I did, and I'm not complaining about it. So anyway, so this time I'm doing it. I mean, next year I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn how to do the fireworks next year again and again. Okay, I think we should not gonna talk about the shooting of the last day. I think we're gonna talk about what has happening here somewhere on CNN. But now we're talking about everything's doing fine, everything's doing okay, and now we're having, first, ladies and gentlemen, this well, close. That's what we have to look for. That's all we have to do is something like this and doing something this and that. And people are always into something. I think people are always into something when they're out there doing it. So what has happened on July the 4th? Yesterday was Independence Day. It was the celebration of freedom, the freedom celebration, and yes, it has. It really has. And we didn't get no rain last night. We didn't get no rain last night. All we had some fireworks. They had food. They had everything that going on. And yes, it has. It was. You can never go wrong about it unless it was a fireworks special. But yesterday there was a shooting in Illinois. Yes, it do have. It's wasn't good yesterday. It got very, very serious. Gun violence and everything that came So stupid. It was so stupid yesterday. You just couldn't even know what's going on. It happened yesterday and happened before. It is what it is, and it's just not right. The shooting had 7 people killed, 26 wounded. It's not even likely if you have something like this. It has happened. Thoughts and prayers go out to the families and loved ones. Oh my. It just happens before, and it do have. And July's 4th was special, and in Highland Park, I mean, something tragic had happened yesterday on July 4th. This is not the first time, but it is what it is yesterday. Now, it looks like this. Now, Highland Park Mayor Nancy Waterton told CNN today that she accepts the suspect shooter, Robert cornered the door to be charged today. My understanding is that they'll be leaving charges later today. Retaliated told CNN's Jen Scotland. At least 6 people were killed and dozens were injured in a shooting in downtown Highland Park, Illinois, during the 4th of July parade on Monday. Officials said police took the suspect. Police took the suspect into custody Monday last night. We told and told CNN it is her understanding that the weapon used by the illegal shooter in Monday's mass shooting in her city was purchased legally. The matter also says several of the suspects' online posting reflecting a plan and a desire to commit charges for a long time in advance. Now, early today, she told NBC that she didn't believe he was previously known to police. Now we're going to go back. Now, Highland Park Mara Nancy Walter told CNN it is her understanding that the weapon used by the illegal shooter in Monday's mass shooting in her city was purchased legally. That being said, again, if we can't have a weekly mass shooting where a larger person's gone, then I think we need to talk about why those laws aren't protecting the very people that they supposed to be protected. Walter told CNN's Andrea about us, let's be honest, we need to make it more difficult for people to correct changes. Karens. At least 6 people were killed and dozens were injured in a shooting in downtown Highland Park, Illinois during the 4th of July parade, officials said, and the police that took the suspect into custody last night. The mother said she had known the shooting suspect, Robert E. Corner, the door, was when she was in his Cub Scott pack leader. Many years ago, he was just a little boy, a quiet little boy that I knew, she said. It breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. I see this picture and the tattoos. I see the little boy. It's heartbreaking. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's got him to this point. But let's ask that question of so many people. And she said, Walton early told NBC that she didn't believe he was previously known to police. The mama says several corners online postings reflecting a plan and a desire to commit crimes for a long carnage to commit carnage for a long time in advance. And it's one of those things when you step back and you said, what happened? How did somebody become this angry, this hateful, to them take it out on innocent people who literally were just having a family day out? Walter added, Walter said the focus in this decision discussion about the shooting should be about the fact that there were weapons of war on our streets, that people can largely attend these and take out dozens of people. Man, Dr. David Bourne, who treated victims in the Highland Park shooting on Monday, describing in a song the horrific injury he witnessed. Bourne and his wife were at the parade, and their grandson was a protector, but their family ran away from the shooting. The doctor went towards the scene. Bourne said some of the dead were blown up. The horrific scene of some of the bodies is unspeakable for the average person, having been a physical. I'm seeing things in ERs. You do see a lot of blood, but the bodies were literally. Some of the bodies, it was an ancestral injury from the power of this gun and bullets. There was another person who had an unspeakable head injury. Unspeakable, he told CNN. Speaking as police goers' belongings could be seen abandoning at the scene in the background. Bonin said the civilian community in Illinois will never be the same. I grew up here and I moved back here with my wife. We raised our kids here. My daughter and my son in law moved here because they were concerned about gun violence and crackjackings, carjackings in the city when they had their son. And now people are. You know, they're scared to take their kids to nursing school. But what I saw was just families lives forever changed because they were walking down with their kids and their scooters and somebody who shouldn't have had access to a high powered rifle got up on a rooftop and decided to do what he wanted to do. Borman said. Robert E. Coleman, the third, identified by police as the person suspect of shooting and killing seven people and wounding dozens of others at the July 4th parade, was arrested on Monday hours after the shooting. And then, look at this. Born continued now. To me, you can't drink until you're 21. But I still do not know why this country allows an 18-year-old to have a weapon that was meant for war. And the injuries that I never saw, but those are wartime injuries. Those are what are seen in veterans of war, not veterans at the parade. Bonner continued. Now, Debbie Bowen said people were killed within 30 seconds. Today, it was just hitting me more how sad I am. And I'm also thinking we all had to change our behavior because until this gets under control, I'm not going to a parade anymore. I say it before and I say it again. Today, it's just hitting me more how sad I am. And I'm also thinking we all have to change our behavior until this gets under control. I'm not going to a parade anymore. I'm not going to be a to. I'm not going to a sports event. I'm afraid for my grandson to go to school. We all have to change our behavior and not do the things we love to do because of this situation, she said. I don't think the average person has to see a body investigation or a hand injury that's unspeakable to understand what the problem is with this country, Dr. Bowen said. And the problem with this country is to fail to recognize that every week you all are going to be to a different community with a different unveiler. And unveiler was in Highland Park in a small way. I mean, what happened in Texas is horrific, terrible. What happens here is horrifying. The fact that my kids and my grandson and all of these other kids from this community who are nice community members were walking down the street on scooters and they were in their wagons. That's all they had to know. They don't have to see what I saw. The people who were gone instantly, he said. That is exactly what happened. Now, it is what it is. Now, things happen. Things happen here. Not just the 4th of July, but all this shooting going on. I do not know what's going on, Happy Thoughts. I don't know. This community and this whole stuff, this whole violence, shooting violence, and the violence of the shooting has got to stop. That's what happened, but it's all down. It hasn't been down this year. Every time we had a shooting in Buffalo, Texas, and now Illinois, this is what happens across the country. The gun control is not it's not something that's happening here, folks. This is how it's happening. This is all stupid. And we have to do it better. We have to live right and do it better. Because that's what we are, good neighbors, good communities, good friends, and good everybody. Everybody must come together. They say the family comes together, stays together, prays together, and make sure we do the right thing. But for this, what happened on last night on yesterday, the 4th of July? Mm-mm. What has happened in America? We live in America that we live, and we're all gonna be loved, and we're all gonna be very happy, and we're all gonna be living to keep our communities, keep this country safe, keep America safe. That's all I have to say. And love one another, and have faith for one another. That's all I'm going to say. Love each other, not against each other. That's all I have to say. This is Joseph Kura for the Joseph Kura Show. See you tomorrow, same time, 5 o'clock.